Prediction for the World Artistic Gymnastics 2025 Men's Floor Finals. This October 19, the world of gymnastics shifts its focus to the Men's Floor Finals, one of the most electrifying events in the 2025 World Artistic Gymnastics Championship. On October 24 at 3 a.m. Eastern Time, the top floor specialists will battle for precision, power, and artistry, all for that elusive gold medal. Leading, of course, is Dukhno of Russia, 15.0. United States of America, Yahor with 14.8. Britain's Hepworth, 14.750, and Japan's duo Minami Kazuki with 14.5 plus with the HK trophy. We have also Yahor Sharamkou and also Yulo of the Philippines, and Great Britain Duke Whitehouse, who will rise above the rest of the capture gold in the men's floor finals of 2025. Stay tuned, we'll break down each finalist and predict who has what it takes to dominate the podium. So this is our predictions, and just stay tuned and subscribe, like, and share to this channel. Thank you very much. The comeback king predicting his chances for floor gold at the 2025 World Championship. This October 24, 2025, all eyes turn once again to one name that ignites hope, pride, and precision: Carlos Edrel Yulo of the Philippines. After dominating the Asian Championship with a 14.6 on floor, Carlos entered the World Artistic Gymnastics Championship as one of the top contenders for gold. But can he claim the world title again? The new generation of power tumblers from Russia, the US, and Japan? Let's break down his odds and what fans are saying. At the top of the floor leaderboard, we've seen Russia's Dukhno post a massive 15.0, the highest floor score in 2025. So far, the comes after Asher Hong from the US with 14.8, Hepworth in Great Britain with 14.750, and Japan's Minami Kazuki at 14.666. Yulo's 14.6 puts him great there in the medal conversation, less than half a tenth away from the Japanese score. What makes Carlos stand out isn't just power, it's precision and artistry. His lines, extension, and control on landings give him a cleaner E-score than many of his rivals. In his recent footage from the Asian Championship, his second tumbling pass, the double layout half out, was nearly textbook perfect, earning applause even from neutral fans. Fan reactions online have been overwhelming. On Reddit, one fan wrote, "When Yulo's on floor, it feels like poetry, not just gymnastics." Another one says, "Carlos has the best body control in the world. If he sticks all his passes, no one can touch him." But fans also recognize the challenge ahead. Russia's Dukhno brings huge difficulty value, and Yahor Hong's explosive style could score big if he lands clean. Some fans worry that Yulo's routine, while elegant, may need a small D-score bump to match the 6.3 and 6.4 range of his rivals. Still, his execution advantage could be the key. Carlos often score above 8.8 in execution when clean, something few others can replicate if he performed with no major deductions. Congratulations, and I am very excited. Milad Karimi, the Artistry of Kazakhstan, 2025 floor finals prediction. From Kazakhstan, Milad Karimi returns to the world stage, a gymnast whose style is defined by artistry, not just acrobatics, as we head into the 2025 World Artistic Gymnastics Championship. Milad continues to impress with consistency and control. This season, he's scored around 14.5 points on floor, showing remarkable execution, averaging 8.7 to 8.8, while others like Dukhno of Russia and Yahor Hong of the USA chase difficulty scores above 6.4. Karimi focuses on clarity, balance, and clean lines. His routines flows like choreography, elegant, seamless, and emotionally charged. His front double pike half twist combination is so precise. It's often described as painting in motion. Fans call him the artist of men's gymnastics. Another comments reads, when Karimi performs, you don't just watch gymnastics, you watch poetry defy gravity. If he adds a small upgrade to his difficulty and sticks his landings, he could score anywhere between 14.7 and 14.8, enough for fight for bronze or even silver. Milad Karimi stands as Kazakhstan's beacon of grace, a reminder that artistry still belongs on the podium. This October 24, will his elegance finally earn a world medal? We'll find out when the floor finals begins and the art of Karimi takes flight. From the rising sun, Japan, emerges Minami Kazuki, a gymnast who doesn't just tumble but waves stories in the air. In 2025, his standout floor score is 14.666 at the NHK Trophy, placing him among the top in the world. In Japan's national meets, Minami has averaged 14.533 across his top two routines, 14.666 and 14.4. He's not only strong, he's daring. He gave the competition shock in past meets by landing a double back plus 2.5 twist for a 14.966 total, D score 6.8 and E score 8.166. Minami also introduced a signature move, the double salto backward with 1.5 twisting, now bearing his name in the code of points skill Minami rated H. Online fans rave about his fluid combinations and seamless transitions. Through some warn his landing must be razor sharp because any hoop could erase the gap. In this year's floor finals, Minami specialized in balancing ambition and precision. If he lifts his difficulty into 6.3 to 6.4 zone while keeping execution above 8.6, he could land between 14.8 and 14.9. Serious medal bid, but the margin for error is slim. Again, the power of Dukhno, the explosiveness of Asher Hong, the artistry of Carlos Yulo, and the consistency of Whitehouse. One tiny slip could push him off the podium. Still, Minami's strength in his identity, elegance, control, daring artistry. On October 24, watch him fly. Not just to compete, but to tell the story on the floor. Harry Hepworth, Britain's rising power on floor, 2025 predictions. Harry Hepworth from Great Britain, a gymnast whose name is rising fast in the men's field. After earning bronze in vault at the 2024 Paris Olympics, Hepworth has shown he's not just a vault specialist but a serious all-around contender. In the 2025, he's already made his mark at the 2025 European Championship. He qualified in the floor finals with a 6.1 difficulty, 8.3 execution, 14.4 in qualifiers. Then in the floor final, he scored 14.366, D of 6.1, E of 8.266, a clean routine, threw slightly off the top spot. Earlier in 2025 Best Mag scores, he appears with the top floor scores of 14.750 from the British Team Championship meet. In 2024 at the British Championship, he also posted 14.650 on the floor in finals, and in 2024 Gymnastics World Cup in Cottbus, he posted 14.9 in the finals. Online fans note that Hepworth's greatest strength is versatility and calm under pressure. That ability to shift between power, form, and consistency. Some comment he's going to be dangerous on all apparatus, not just vault, especially if he pushes floor difficulty. His rivals, Dukhno, Hong, Yulo, Whitehouse, Minami, bring big difficulty or artistry, but Hepworth's edge could lie in staying consistent. If he keeps the around 6.1, 6.3 and delivers clean execution of 8.3 plus, he could score around 14.7 to 14.9 in the final. In a field where small mistakes cost medals, I see Harry Hepworth landing in the top 5, possibly pushing for bronze if others falter. and he takes his landings. October 24, watch for Great Britain's rising star, a gymnast who might surprise many of his floor prowess and the world. Thank you very much. Yahor Sharamkou, the resilient Belarusian on floor 2025 prediction. From Mogilev, Belarus, Yahor Sharamkou has earned his place among floor's fiercest contenders, not with flash alone but with tenacity and a habit of rising in big moments. In 2025, he claimed gold in the floor at the Baku World Cup with a score of 14.6, tying among the top floor exercise marks globally this season. Earlier, he also grabbed silver in the floor final at the Paris Challenge Cup, scoring 14.2. Sharamkou is no stranger to the podium. In 2024, he also won the Baku World Cup floor title and has been a steady medal threat in the floor, often pairing strong difficulty with polished execution. What makes him dangerous? His consistency under pressure and the fact that when he's on his landings are sharp, routines, resilience. Online fans often note that he doesn't always wow with the biggest tumbling, but that his composure and routine flow make him a resilient killer. Against names like Dukhno, Yulo, Hong, Minami, Hepworth, and Whitehouse, Sharamkou's path to a medal depends on staying clean. If he pushes difficulty slightly, maybe reach his D score of 6.3 to 6.4, and the pressure his E score of the 8.6 to 8.8 range, he could hit around 14.8 to 14.9. Look Whitehouse, Britain's floor kings in 2025, prediction and analysis. From Halifax to the top of European gymnastics, Luke Benjamin Whitehouse has become a name synonymous with dominance on floor, and in 2025 he's not just defending titles, he's rewriting history. Whitehouse is a three-time European floor champion, winning in 2023, 24, and now 25. In 2024, he took gold with an impressive 14.866 in the European floor finals, D of 6.5, E of 8.366. This feat made him the first male British gymnast to retain a European apparatus title. Just recently at the 2025 European Championship, Luke clinched his third consecutive floor gold, continuing a streak no British male gymnast had ever achieved. At the 2025 British Championship, he also claimed the floor title, solidifying his national dominance. And in the 2025 World University Games, Luke qualified to the floor finals in the top spot with 14.566. What gives Whitehouse the edge is not just his medals, it's his consistency, poise, and competitive maturity. While other gymnasts push for ever larger difficulty, Luke balances ambition with clean landings, minimal form breaks, and a style judges love. Online fans praise him as British floor artist and the man who makes every landing look effortless. Luke, three-timer on floor, is pure dominance. No one's matching that in Europe right now. He's not just safe, he's strategic. He picks difficulty wisely and executes with confidence. In past meets, his performances reflects that approach. In 2024 at the Paris Olympics, he made the floor final and placed 6th with a 14.466. That Olympic experience performing under pressure with the world watching gives him seasoning many luck. Well, looking ahead to October 24, 2025, Luke Whitehouse enters the men's floor final not just as a contender but as a favorite. Among your field, Dukhno, Hong, Yulo, Minami, Karimi, Hepworth, Sharamkou. Luke's track record and mental strength make him one to watch. If he pushes his D score into that 6.3 to 6.5 zone, leveraging his European success and maintaining an E score of 8.5 above, he's looking at finals score in the 14.9 to 15.2 range. In the clean final, that could be gold territory. But as always, floor is unforgiving. One hoop or step on landing can erode that average. Still, with his elite experience, I believe Luke has what it takes to deliver under pressure and may well defend his throne on the world stage. Anong gusto? Arseny Dukhno, Russia's rising titan on floor 2025 predictions. From Moscow's bright light emerges Arseny Dukhno, Russia's teenage prodigy who is rewriting that's possible on the floor. At just 17, he's already made history this season. At the 2025 Russian Championship qualification, he's shattered the scoreboard with a 15.0 on floor, powered by a 6.2 difficulty set. That 15.0 on the top floor score in the world in 2025, an announcement to all his rivals that Dukhno is dangerous. In the all-around qualifying round, he also posted 14.533 on floor and registered 81.399 in total. What makes him sack on threat, he combines youthful fearlessness and explosive difficulty. Many in the field chase safer lines. Dukhno is betting on big passes, high risk, high reward. His air amplitude and dynamic tumbling are unmatched this season. Remember, the name Dukhno just smashed 15.0 at 17 years old. Another, he's the only one this year who's threatening to push past the established stars. Against contenders like Yulo, Whitehouse, Minami, Hepworth, Sharamkou, and Karimi, Dukhno's path lies on perfection. If he cleans up connections, avoids landing hoops, and maintains that 6.2 difficulty, he could hit well above 15.0 in the final. But floor is rarely perfect. A missteps or a slight form break could cost him more than it costs others. Still, if he lands clean, he is the man to beat. On the October 24, watch the Russia's breakout star Arseny Dukhno may just take the floor final by storm and announce himself as a world stage or on the world stage. As the world's countdown on October 24, one thing is certain, the men's floor final will be a battle of strength, precision, and heart. From Russia's fearless Dukhno to Japan's artistic Minami, Britain's consistent Whitehouse and Hepworth, Belarus's steady Sharamkou, Kazakhstan's elegant Karimi, and the Philippines' own Carlos Yulo, each gymnast brings something unique on the floor. Who will rise, who will surprise, and who will claim the gold? This is the World Artistic Gymnastics 2025, and the stage is set for history.